Hey everybody! Welcome back to more Final Fantasy XIV. We're diving directly into a cutscene here. Last time when I finished off, we were talking to Oriange, or we were going to talk to him, and now we are talking to him. So that's where we are now. Hope everybody's doing well. Why, Master Alphino, would that the scholar had seen fit to grant me knowledge of thy coming. What bringeth thee and thine here this day? Oh no, I've got to read Oriange dialogue again. The Warriors of Darkness have returned. Pray allow us to explain. I too have heard tales in recent days of primal beings rising up only to be cast down by forces unknown. Alas, as thou didst observe, this serveth but to spur the beast tribes to pursue their goals with redoubled fervor. We have two objectives at this time: to identify and remove the source of the Beast Tribe's crystals, and to take direct action to prevent any further summoning rituals from reaching completion. The second is easier said than done, of course. While we were fortunate enough to learn of the Ixal's plans before they came to fruition, I should be surprised if the Warriors of Darkness and the Ossians did not have similar designs elsewhere of which we have no knowledge. Thou wert wise to come hither, for this very day did I receive tidings most troubling from across the strait of Marathor? Ogomaro stirreth, and there are whispers that the Lord of Crags neareth his return. Mere rumors, mark thou, but in light of thine own discoveries, thou canst ill afford to turn a deaf ear to their claims. Is that Titan? Aye, we must ascertain the truth of the matter for ourselves. Let us consult with the Maelstrom forces stationed at Camp Overlook. Thank you for your counsel. Pray inform us, should you learn aught else. I shall. Oh, there's Alice with her new outfit. If I may, brother, Oriange, is there anything else you would like to say? Uh-oh. Alice? If not, then never mind. I only ask because you are normally rather more verbose. Nothing to add? Very well. Ere we depart, I wish to make a request. The Warriors of Darkness spoke of how the Arter had the power to break down the barriers between planes, that our worlds might be rejoined. I would ask that you research this for us. Being nowhere near as well read as you, I'm sure I wouldn't know where to begin. That said, I have heard tell of a promising tome. The Garun Oracles. Mayhap you could start there. The stare down. By thy leave. Camp Overlook, was it? Very well. Alphino and me are like, what the crap was that about? Alright. Okay, Camp Overlook in Outer Lenosha. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, I think this is where Titan was, if I remember correctly. Seven hells, at this rate, I'll have to appeal to Maelstrom Command for reinforcements. Whatever it is, we don't want any. Well, fancy that. Just when my kobold problems look like coming to a head, the signs of the Seventh Dawn turn up, itching to pitch in. Bloody brilliant timing it is what it is. Right then, let's get to it. All right. All right. So our friendly neighbors in Ugamaro have got much more aggressive of late, just as you said. Matter of fact, our scouts spotted one sniffing around the stores just now, likely looking to make off with an armful of crystals. Be damned if I'm about to let that happen. Lend a hand and help us search the camp. Alright. Handle that. Our Maelstrom friends seem notably more agitated than when we first arrived. Do you happen to know why that might be? A kobold in the camp, you say? That would appear to corroborate Dorianje's information, yes. But to be so reckless as to infiltrate a Maelstrom camp and draw attention to their efforts is passing strange. Well, there will be time to think on this later. For the present, we must do everything in our power to prevent Titan summoning. And that means finding and questioning this kobold. Alright. So, let's see. Okay. Wonder if they're gonna be, like, hidden behind something? I'm guessing. Finding anything so far. Aha! Found him. Now we're playing hide and seek. Okay. Pursue. Let's see. Oh. They're way up there, okay. Can I, yeah, I can. Very sneaky, okay. Stay back. Away far back. I'm not a... It's no use. Pointless, hopeless, no use. Okay. There we go. Please, don't hurt me. I only wish to talk. Yes, just talk. I'm the warrior of light. Can't I stop this thing from running away from me? Yeah. Alright. Look at its tail. Never noticed that before. This was a stupid plan. Stupid, stupid, stupid. But if I tell no one, then everyone will. They found me again. What to do? What to do? What to do? I come in peace, only to talk. Speak, say, talk. So please do not hurt me. So this is our wily kobold infiltrator, is it? No wonder the soldiers were on edge. He could very well give one a bruised knee. So, you got him. Fine work, Scions. So, little one, he's about to end this little guy. Thought you could sneak into my camp, did you? Plotting to steal my crystals, were you? No, I came to talk, to ask for help. But when your soldiers saw me, they drew their weapons and shouted, and I... And now, let us all take a deep breath and discuss this like civilized individuals. What is your name, child? Hey, Peach. Pikmin Gabu of the 620th Order. At least, I will be one day. Well met, Gabu. I am Alfino, and this is my sister Elise. Solitary, the man who found you, is our friend, and now that you know our names, we can be friends too. Now, Commander, here thinks you wanted to take his crystals, but you said you came to ask for help. Why to us and not to your own people? What happened, Gabu? Can you tell us? I am... No one is going to hurt you, alright? Not while we're here, I promise. The Patriarch, the Patriarch is going to summon the Great Father again, and you have to stop him. Beat him. Fight him. Stop him. Gabu's parents said they didn't want it, along with many others, but the Patriarch wouldn't listen. He was so angry, raging, fuming, angry. He said if I didn't have, that if they didn't have iron in their hearts, they would serve as coke for the furnace? Is that supposed to say coal? No? I don't know. And then the guards took my parents and the others away, and I haven't seen any of them since. I don't think it's a typo. I did not want to believe it, but I have heard tales of Foji? Fashioned from the bones of beastmen, from which worshippers use in their rituals, hoping to summon more powerful incarnations of their gods. By the 12, that is sickening. No one listens to Gabu, no matter how much he cries, pleads, begs, cries. They do not listen, only talk about punishing the overdwellers and praising the Great Father. Gabu loves the Great Father, but he loves his parents too, so please help. Commander, advise Maelstrom Command that Titan's summoning is imminent. Should the worst come to the worst, we'll require their support. Time being of the essence, we three will attempt to infiltrate the Kobold strongholds, secure their crystals, and free the prisoners. Well, if you're sure, you'll forgive me if I don't seem optimistic. We'll make ready just in case. Thanks, Gummy. Water! Alright. We're gonna have to fight Titan again? I have faith that we may yet stop the ritual. We would surely have detected the associated etheric disturbance had Titan manifested already. But I cannot speak for the prisoners. 12 have mercy that they would even contemplate sacrificing their own flesh and blood. Brothers and sisters, mothers and fathers. Time is of the essence. We must see what else Gabu knows and formulate a plan without further delay. Da, 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 da. The beast that mourned at the heart of the mountain. I Heard Great Father Titan loves crystals, cherishes, covets, loves them, and if we gather enough, he will return. That's why the Patriarch told everyone to go forth and gather them. So I was thinking, if we take all the crystals away, maybe the Great Father won't come. Very good, Gabu. I was just thinking the same thing. Do you know where these crystals are stored? I know. Several spots, each defended by a different order. Gabu wanted to steal them, but he was too afraid to go alone. Yes, too afraid to go alone. But together we can take them away and hide them. Come, Gabu will lead you to the first cache. Okay. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. There we go. Oh, there they are. Quickly. Do you have them all? Good, lead on. This way. Oh, that went well. Won't even try to stop us. What? Oops. What? I don't think I ever actually, like, walked around in their area here before. It's actually kind of cool. The design. Let's get these ones. Time is short. If you have the crystals, we should move on to the next cache. Did you hear me, brother? Brother. Aye, it's just that... I'm quite certain that crate once bore Ishgardian seals. Someone took great pains to remove all traces. But enough remains to make out the pattern. See for yourself. Ishgardian, huh? I struggle to imagine kobolds traveling to Korthos to obtain crystals, much less bothering to conceal their origins. I suspect these crystals were smuggled into Vilbrand by another party. Most likely a pawn of the Asians, as Thancred speculated. I don't understand. Who are the Asians? Do they worship Great Father? Titan too? Never mind about that. As Alice said, we do not have a lot of time. Can you lead us to the next cache? Yes, of course. The next one is the last, and is very large. Huge. Huge and large. Just in case those two just tried to follow me. Alright. Destination. Surveying. Though you cast about for a time, you see no sign of the crystals. Are they buried? Confound it. What about you, Solitary? Any luck? Nothing. But this cannot be. Gabu saw them. Spied, spotted, saw. This guy's like a walking thesaurus, using every possible synonym. Think, brother, think. They must have moved them, yes? The question is, where to and why? Within Gomero, where they summoned Titan once before and mean to do so again, is the only explanation. What about Mother and Father and others? We have to help them. And we will, Gabu. We will. Stay calm. We still have time. They have yet to call for the remaining crates, yes? If they had, then they would have found the other caches empty and sounded the alarm. Alarum. Nevertheless, I believe the time for stealth has passed. We must breach the navel and seize the remaining crystals. There is no other way to prevent Titan summoning. But first, give me your crystals, that I might deliver them into Commander... I don't know how to say his name. Someone's custody. We dare not take them into the bowels of the mountain. The crystal, Solitary, if you would be so kind. Here you go. That's how all the kobolds talk? Thank you. I shall deliver them to the camp, to Camp Overlook for safekeeping and brief Commander Bluidin on the situation. Pray go on ahead. As I recall, there is an aetheryte within the Ugamaro mines that should deliver you to the navel. Gabu doubtless knows the way. Wait for me there. I shall rejoin you anon. Strange, I would have thought you eager to remain in the thick of action. But if this is what you would prefer, then Godspeed, brother. This way, this way. Okay. Let's see. Can I go through here? No. How do I get through here? Okay. Up and to the right. What? What? Aha. Brain acquired. Okay. Ah, I take it this is the aetheryte we seek. Right then. As soon as Alfino arrives, we go. I trust you're feeling suitably heroic, Solitary. There's no telling what sort of resistance we'll face in there. Quickly. Briskly, swiftly, quickly. Lay down your arms and surrender. We have your crystals. There will be no summoning this day. Overdwellers here? But how did you... Where are my parents, Patriarch? Where are they? Dead? Father? Father? Coke for the furnace. You monster! How could you? We are but servants of the Lord of the Crags. We are his, that he may drink of our blood and partake of our flesh, that he might draw upon the strength of his children and defend them from the tyranny of the overdwellers. So you're killing your own people to do it, though. No, Alice, not yet. I understand, Patriarch, I do. Your fear, your anger, your hate. You would do anything to protect your people, anything to deliver them from despair. Whatever it takes to ensure that those who threaten you can never do so again. But in your single-minded pursuit of this objective, you have brought suffering on your own kith and kin. You have sacrificed the lives of the very people who you sought to protect. But it need not be this way, Patriarch. Renounce this bloody course. Cease your attempts to summon your god and work with us, together to build the lasting peace. Another peace to be abandoned at the Overdweller's convenience? Oathbreakers, all of you. Liars, betrayers, oathbreakers. You take and you take and you take. And when you have had your fill, you sue for peace. You promise that this time is the last, until you grow hungry again. And when we dare to defend ourselves, you declare that this beast tribe cannot be suffered to live, and our god drains the land of ether, and brings naught but suffering, death, destruction, suffering upon us all. I will hear no more lies from you and yours, Overdweller. You've ruined your own lands, you will not ruin ours. I said I'd come for you, and I did. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Say something, please. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wake up! 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 We meet again. Uh-oh. Plan is not going well for them. 7 healths. I'm here. Off you know. Leave him to me. Nice. Oh, Alphino just one-shot him? We must away. Alphino's staying behind? Okay. Poor Gabu. By the 12, how could I be so foolish? I should have known better than to let Gabu accompany us, given what we were like to find. His anguish and despair have served to birth a primal, just as surely as would the supplications of the faithful. Worse, being born of such tumultuous emotion, this incarnation of Titan seems incapable of naught but violence. If we have one cause for optimism, it is that while many crystals were present, they represented but a fraction of the quantity intended for that summoning ritual. Meaning that Titan must be far weaker than planned. Be that as it may, he is yet a primal, and the longer we leave him to bleed the land of ether, the stronger he will grow. And should Titan be permitted to leave Ogamuro, more lives will be lost, the Maelstrom will rally their troops, and the cycle will continue. You know what must be done. Sure. Alice and I will tend to Gabu. When you have finished with the primal, look for us. I'm going in! Oh, I need a party. Does anyone want to do this with me? Let me just see if I can queue up. I don't know if anybody queues up for this. I'm guessing I only need to do it on hard. Oh, I'm gonna need a party of 8. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to randomly get a party of 8. Yeah, if we can't get 8, it's okay. I can circle back and do it like on a planned stream when I give people more advance notice. I gotta face Titan on hard difficulty. Oh, are we in queue already? Oh, okay. My bad. I don't know if we might... Whoa, okay, that was fast. That was weird. We went from like 0 people in the party to full. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, anytime you can get a tank, it seems like that really helps speed up the queue time. Is it gonna be similar to when I faced him before? I feel like I fought him on like hard or extreme difficulty before. Actually, I don't know. Did we do extreme? I can't remember. I think we did. That was a long time ago. Uh-oh. I was just realizing last time, when I streamed last time and we were taking on the boss, like, I don't think we ever used the limit break. Ah! What? The heck? Oh. What? Okay, music. Ow. Ah! I don't know how I did not get hit by any of that. How did I survive that? Should I limit? Okay, that was a terrible time to limit. Sorry, party. Okay. I wanted to kill him with it. I overestimated the amount of damage it was gonna do. Is it poor taste to cheer on your dead party members? Greed. Greed. Alright. Did it. Thank you, Sky. That saved me a lot of time. You hopping in. Alright. Let's finish this quest. Look at how nice this area looks. It's all nice and green. Oh, there he is. Did I not tell you he would return safe and sound? The deed is done, then. Titan is no more. Well, there's still an extreme version, technically, but... Good. There's been enough tragedy this day. He's been like that since he regained consciousness. We believe he can hear us, but he has made no attempt to respond. Oh. He's almost certainly still in shock, but we cannot discount the possibility that he succumbed to the Primal's influence. Should that prove to be the case, he must be put to death, like any other thrall. Such is the Alliance's policy, yes? You have the right of it. But we must not rush to conclusions. After all, we once feared that Dizale's followers were beyond reason, and many have since laid down their arms and accepted Ishgard's peace. I don't want to kill him. We can but watch, wait, and pray. Beneath the star-filled sky. I think I only have maybe a couple of quests left in Heavensward. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm getting pretty close. There is not to be gained from dwelling on an eventuality over which we have no control, much less one which may never even come to pass. Let us tend to more immediate matters, informing Commander whatever of Titan's demise, for example. You may be certain that he will be glad of the news. Would you be so kind as to break it to him? Sure, where is he? I'm gonna okay, I was gonna teleport. It's like 5 steps. That would have been the laziest move of all time. 5 left in this patch, 3.4, then you got patch 3.5, which is 5 quests, and finally patch 3.56. Okay, so I've got 5 left in this patch. Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes. When the others came back without you, I feared the worst, but they said you had matters well in hand. All settled then, is it? I'm glad to hear it, but not half as glad as my men'll be. Regardless of whether or not he was summoned properly, Primal's a primal. There ain't a soul in the maelstrom that has lost a friend to one. Hasn't lost a friend to one. Don't get me wrong, like. We were all prepared to do our part, but we weren't so naive as to think we'd live to tell the tale. Thankfully, of course, it didn't come to that, which, my friend, sounds to me like cause for a celebration. Now I know you lot have places to be, but why not stay the night? We'd be honored to raise a glass to the triumphant return of Titan's bane. A little campfire. Oh. Pretty.
Who goes there?
Hmm? It's just me.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas. It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me. Nevertheless, I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos. My travels have been enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why try if I was doomed to fail in the end? But then I recalled Grandfather's words to my father, years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger. Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it? Mayhap you could recount some of your adventures.
Most conversations with me are, to be honest. Oh. I traveled far and wide. Two companions, Justinian and Isael, who were very... Under some rather unique circumstances, I had the pleasure to fight alongside Sir Emmerich. When Alfino and I came, at last, to the Dravanian hinterlands. Let's talk about her brother.
We had no clear memories of our life in the hinterlands, having returned to the motherland as infants. Nevertheless, I am quite familiar with Master Matoya, as is every Charlayan. I should like to speak with her someday. 'Twould not surprise me if Alphino's recent maturation was at least somewhat due to her sage guidance. I would never tell him this, of course, but there have been moments when I've caught myself thinking of him as an elder brother. The hopes and dreams of so many rest on your shoulders, Warrior of Light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the mother?
Is this like
Every tool has
Orianche's
its
evil
purpose.
twin or something?
Even this. Well, what is it?
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Be thou well reminded that with an end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scion's thoughts, and thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
Foresee? Are you sure you don't welcome them? I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardor belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all too delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
2 Orianges?
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
You used the quote too.
Very well. Draw him out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done. What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved? Oh, hapless fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands? Minfilia, my friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness. Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
Interesting. What's going on there? It's like, maybe they like swapped places or something weird, but why would they be 2 in the first place? Or maybe he spends half of his time in the Waking Sands and half with the Warriors of Darkness? I don't know what's going on there. I guess we'll find out more as it goes along here. Interesting. I really enjoyed both of those scenes, actually. I feel like the music was new as well in the scene with Alisaie there. I feel like I haven't heard that before. And if I have, it's not used often. I really liked everything about that. Like, the visuals were pretty, the dialogue was good, the voice acting was good, the music was good. And one thing that stood out to me there, like right in the second scene, was when the Warrior of Darkness, like, kind of got angry. I feel like there's not, I feel like there's not a lot of instances where I've heard, like, people, like, get angry like that in the voice acting up to this point in the game. That really kind of stood out to me. Okay, cool. I think this is a good place to wrap up for today. Just gonna try and do some... yes, Peach, I would like to check those out for sure. Maybe I'll check those out and put some reactions up to those on the second YouTube channel. I'll have to check those out in the next day or two. But yeah, so let's wrap it up here. Seems like maybe in another stream or two we can possibly get to the finish line. I don't have a ton of time to stream currently with everything I'm trying to juggle, but I wanted to I figure, hey, if I can at least get on and do an hour here or there, we'll keep making progress. So that's my goal. Appreciate everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. Catch up with y'all next time, okay? Bye, everybody.